Okay, Jay-Z and Beyonce, every single solitary project they have ever done, they stole from me. So any album, even the Lemonade album, I was in my apartment in Bedford Stuyvesant, and I came up with the name Lemonade for my album. Every single solitary project Beyonce has had has failed. She tried to do the Black Power stuff when she first came out, and it failed because I was never on Black Power. I do support Black people, but she doesn't even know my history. I'm part Native American. My mother's last name is McKay, and you can see I'm Black. But she doesn't know all my history, like Sioux Indian and Cherokee Indian. The Sioux Indian has so many different nations in there, so many different mixes of people. We don't know if all that applies to us with the Blackfoot tribe of the Sioux Indians. So there's more races than just what we talk about. So I can't be racist even if I wanted to, but racism is bullcrap. It's not in the Bible that we're a race. The only race that is like real is Adam's race. Adam and Eve's children. That's everybody. The only people that are excluded for Adam's race is those that hate Yahweh Elohim, like Muslims, Catholics, anybody that doesn't worship our God. They are not considered Adam and Eve's children. They are always welcome to come back and worship Yahweh and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. You can worship Yahweh alone until you find out about the rest. You can worship Jesus and the Holy Spirit, Yahweh, and that will be great. So you could be Jewish or Christian. So Beyonce, the way she dressed, the way she does her hair, all the kind of projects, like even a Cowboy Carter. I had a neighbor that was Carter, Miss Carter. She used to copy everything I did. She might be related to Jay-Z. I know him. We lived in Bedford Stuyvesant, not far from Jay-Z. He had means, motive, and opportunity. And my keyboardist at one of my churches played for Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, many of the major celebrities, like the celebrities that are bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce, go to my church. So some of the people that are real stars, I go to church with, and I like they go to my church. Some of the people that do real music, not Jay-Z and Beyonce. So multiple churches that I've gone to, some of the churches it's heavy with politicians that come there, and I do the political things, stuff like that. You'll look and you'll see about that. And some of the churches that I go to, it's a lot of singers come there, actors and stuff like that. I don't really bother them. I have access to them. I do music and stuff like that and movies. If I wanted to, I say, hey, try this. I don't really bother them. But I go to the church with many of these people. They know I go there. They come to the church with me. So like when Beyonce's trying to pretend like nobody is trying to go with where I'm at or whatever, like Michelle Williams came to my church to perform her gospel album. So we don't go where they are, they come where we are. There's few times that people have invited me to stuff where I go to certain things that like the celebrities are that are stalkers and like steal your material. Some of the celebrities are just Christian, so they don't do the stealing and stuff like that. So they're cool to be around. They don't bother you, you don't bother them. My father was a boxer who walked the runway with models, so they don't want to bother me. So some of them that are around me, they leave me alone. They understand what I do, the music and all that. Jay-Z and Beyonce, every single solitary project they have, I bet you I could tell you where what I was doing and how I came up with the idea for the project. Like Cowboy Carter, I was at a casino and I was saying I'm going to start wearing the cowboy boots and the different things like that with cowgirl, and I was gonna do like country music. Beyonce is saying she introducing black people to country music. Lionel Richie wrote the country song many years ago. He wrote it for my favorite country singer, Kenny Rogers. Beyonce is late. She knows she's robbing my stuff. She's acting like she's introducing black people to country. Do you know that Lionel Richie wrote for Kenny Rogers? and it's like like one of the biggest songwriters. Is also known in the country genre as a writer. He's behind one of the biggest country artists, Kenny Rogers, my favorite artist. That was in the '80s. She don't even mention Kenny Rogers. Beyonce, go somewhere and sit down, with your fake Cowboy Carter. And JC lived in my neighborhood. He had means, motive, and opportunity to rob me, and he did. And Beyonce joined on, and she did. My last name, maiden, is Brown. He had Foxy Brown calling herself Foxy Brown. Her name ain't got nothing to do with Brown. She's Inga Merchant. So Jay Z, he didn't even do this with Beyonce first. If I wanted to, I would spit at Foxy Brown, but she was underage, and she admit she was 15 or whatever when she was with Jay Z. So I can't yell at Foxy Brown, Inga Merchant, for stealing my name. My last name is Brown, and I was rapping in Bedford Stuyvesant. So Jay Z had her rapping all this fresh, nasty shit, and then he also had her being Foxy Brown. That was one of the names I used to rap under. I spoke about it, but I've never gone after her because she used some of my stuff. I didn't even look into her rap. I just like the way Foxy Brown rap. But I didn't hear. The only song I really heard of Foxy Brown was "Firm Biz." I think she did that with Nas. I don't remember like a lot of the stuff like that. So I missed the whole time that Foxy Brown and Jay Z rap, because I would have been like, why is somebody with the name Foxy Brown as a rapper? That's my name. My family is Brown. We use that from the movie The Foxy Brown, and we did that. I did that in Bed Stuy. So Inga Merchant, why would she use the name Foxy Brown? Jay Z did that. He's the thief. So I'm not looking at Inga Merchant. So I hope she does well. I think she knows God. I hope she goes on and do well. I hope they stop harassing her, trying to stop her from singing. Let her find somebody to write for her or something so she can do some music and stop harassing Foxy Brown. They're trying to mess her over, and she's not doing anything. She was underage. You can't really hold her responsible. We're not trying to hold Petty responsible. We're not trying to hold Inga Marchand responsible. Now Beyonce, she's still stealing. This is not like you can't say they're making you do this. She's still stealing. She even admitted it on video. People are not helping her or helping themselves by helping her steal. The people that acknowledge that they're using my stuff, or the people that don't act like they don't try to mess me over, they are making trillions, while Beyonce and them are fighting with loans to they're getting loans so they can keep saying they're billionaires, and they're getting loans for $200 million, whatever the hell they're doing. They get loans for 50 million, this and that, because they broke. You only steal people's merchandise. Of course you ain't got no money. You broke. You don't want God. That's why you can't start over from this point and make a trillion in a year. They so stupid. You're the one that's holding down everybody's money. People are still fighting over billions. Apple done went trillion already. Don't ask me what I got to do with Apple. I probably say it every now and then. Apple is $1 trillion company. You still playing with billions, Jay Z, and it's not even yours. You owe. You're in debt. You still looking at billions. We trying to do trillion. Apple hit trillion. America, our company's supposed to be in the trillion, and y'all playing with billions. Y'all small time. Get up on our level, but y'all won't. You keep stealing. Thieves can't make $1 trillion, but Apple, we're already trillionaires. Damn, and we probably passed that. They got to split that up. They probably split it up, and that's why it's only $1 trillion. And then if you count all around the world, China.